Hello folks, today I'm going to be taking a look at some options that are going to be available from RedGrass Games for their painting handle with the new cork and XL toppers. Okay, so the RedGrass Games painting handle. Pop those to one side for a moment. The standard handle, which I've looked at before, comes with some adhesive putty, comes with the handle itself and a little magnetic base, or rather a little metallic base because the magnet is in the base of the handle, that you can stick to your painting area, so when you're working you can have a bit of purchase and not have to worry about the handle falling over and tipping your work on the floor. The handle itself comes with a standard .28mm base or cap, and you can get additional putty and additional caps if you're going to be working on multiple miniatures in a unit or a squad. Then these can be just popped on and popped off as your heart's content. They do suggest that these are used for plastic and resin figures. I do, however, ignore that and often use metal figures on it as well. The orange putty is just the old colour. It looks to be exactly the same sort of stuff. So you can just pop it in your hand and easily get round the model to wherever you need to paint, or in my case touch up a chip that I've knocked off it. But yeah, so that's the standard sort of setup. The current campaign introduces two new bits. So a new style of swappable cap, an XL size, and also cork pieces. So the new XL cap, a bit taller and also much wider. So this is 40mm wide and about 30 high compared to the old 15, so twice the height. So it means when you're popping them on, you've got a much taller handle. Not going to be a major issue for most people who I think are going to be more or less holding it the same way anyway. But if you need a bit of extra grip, if you've got big hands, happy days. The cork is recessed or rebaited to allow it to sit into either of the handle tops. Comes with double-sided tape on the bottom, so you can pop it into this top or into the XL handle, stick it down, and that's handy if you're going to be doing anything that's pinned. If you do use the XL handle, the very center of it is actually recessed, so you've got a bit of additional depth there. So if you're working on a large piece of resin or a large sub-assembly, you don't just have to purchase from 5mm of cork, or that's probably more like 7 or 8mm of cork there. Yeah, about 8mm. You've another sort of 5 at the bottom, so you've got a bit more rigidity when you're using it with this handle, although it does mean finding the center, which isn't always the easiest. I very quickly tacked one on. This is for an ogre table, so I can smash it into people's heads, which is always nice. And obviously cork is self-healing to a certain extent as well, so you can just pop in the wires and pull them out whenever you need to, depending on what you're using. And then if you are using the XL caps, Obviously that 40mm base fits perfectly onto it. It's my older handle. And it means you're no longer worried about lack of purchase or area for big pieces. So you can happily just swap on the XL lid, or even something particularly large like this 60mm, and a much heavier model as well, but easily carried on there. So just a very snug fit and a handy adaptation, because I'm sure people have been balancing some large models on these smaller bases for some time, which, you know, you don't want your model to come a cropper when you're attempting to paint it up. So there we have it. That is the upgrades for the painting handle from RedGrass. So there you go, folks. Really nice bit of kit if you do a lot of painting. It's nice to not have to try and grab things by the base. As you get older, you'll find that's even more annoying. Hands want to let go when they don't want to, or cramp up when you don't want them to. So having a nice form-fitting handle takes a lot of the pain out of painting, especially if you're starting to do sort of production lines for units where you're painting a lot of the same miniature over and over again. You'll find it takes the hassle out of that. The additional XL caps and the cork fittings now as well, so that you can do sub-assemblies and sort of pinned pieces like heads or weapons or whatever it happens to be, is a nice little upgrade from RedGrass Games as well. So worth checking out. Let us know what you think below if you've used one of these, and we'll speak to you again soon. Bye-bye.
Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.